Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come in and run my mouth. Girl, that was so unnecessary. Girl, that was so unnecessary. That was so unnecessary. Anyways, this is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come in and run my mouth, okay? All right, so listen, let's get into it. If I have this video posted today, it is 5:07 p.m. I've been ripping and running. Just got home. Literally just walked in the door like 5 minutes ago. But yeah, if you see this video today, I plan on having the Real Housewives of Potomac review up tonight. Hopefully no later. It's 5 o'clock. Hopefully no later than 8. Because I have to, by the time I get done with this, upload it, I can start watching the show again. Hopefully no later than 8. I'll have it up tonight, basically. And also, I'm going to have the Love and Marriage Huntsville review up tonight, too. All right, y'all, so let's get into this mess. Okay, so listen, I don't know a lot about this person. His name is Big Scarr, from what I understand. He passed away, I think like a week or two ago. I think he OD'd on prescription drugs, okay? He was also, I believe, signed to Gucci Mane label. So long story short, the part that I wanted to talk about was this. Passed away. From what they say, Gucci said that he was going to pay for his funeral. The sister been online going off. I saw a guy. I don't know if that was a brother, a family friend. I don't know. But the sister has been online going off because Gucci allegedly only sent over $10,000. Now listen. I'm just going to be honest with y'all before we even get into this. I see it from both sides. On one side, I see that if Gucci did say, and also, because at first I think the sister was saying that they didn't pay for the funeral. And then I think Keisha, which is Gucci's, not husband, Gucci's wife, came back and uploaded some receipts to show that they did pay $10,000 and they also sent over flowers. Gucci also want, I guess, the chain that they give the rappers. He also want his chain back. Okay, so we got that out the way. I want to talk about the whole funeral situation. So the sister says that, then the sister comes back and says that, you didn't pay for the funeral. You only sent that $10,000. If Gucci did say that he was going to... If Gucci did say that he was going to pay for the funeral, sending $10,000 is not paying for the funeral. That's in any situation. If you say that you're going to pay for something and then you only send some of the money, that's not paying for the funeral. That's helping with the expenses. Now, maybe if Gucci would have said, I can help pay for the funeral, then at that point, it wouldn't even be a discussion for me. But if he did say that he was going to pay for the funeral and he only sent over $10,000 and they're saying, I think that the funeral is $60,000, girl, that isn't paying for the funeral. So I have to be fair and say that. However, what it sounds like to me, it sounds like the sister or the family is wanting to give their brother, a very extravagant going home celebration. I'm trying to choose my words very carefully, okay? So it sounds like they want to give their brother a very over-the-top, extravagant, honor, a going home celebration. It also sounds like to me that y'all ain't got no money, which is fine, because a lot of us ain't got no money. But a lot of us also ain't out here hollering and screaming about trying to spend $60,000 on a loved one's funeral. Girl, we try to scrape up the money that we can scrape up, and girl, we go and buy a business, and we hope for the best. All I'm saying is this. Girl, if y'all don't take that $10,000 and just have him a funeral and do the best y'all can, and if you can add on to it, add on to it. I don't know if the brother had money. I don't know if y'all got money. Even though Gucci did say he was going to pay for the funeral, and well, that's what y'all claim he said he was going to pay. That is not right, right? Because if he said it, he should stand in his word. Again, with that being said, girl, it sounds like y'all ain't got no money. And y'all are trying to give your brother, which I understand that's your brother and you love him, this over the top, celebration, which is cool. But you can't do it if you ain't got the coin. They make it when you got the coin. Girl, this ain't got to do with Nene Leaks. Girl, you can't do it if you ain't got the coin. So what my suggestion to the sister and the family would be is to either y'all can come up with some money, if y'all got it, put that onto the 10,000 and do the best that you can do with what you got. That's how I feel about it at the end of the day. I understand the sisters or the family's frustrations because you did say you were going to do this and now you're not doing it. However, at the end of the day, he ain't doing it. You see what I'm saying? So you're going to have to do what you can do with that 10 with them 10 stats. Did your brother have some money hidden somewhere? You know what I'm saying? And that's all I really want to say about that. Okay. Oh, and about the whole chain situation. At first, I was saying that it's kind of messed up that he wants the chain, that Gucci wants the chain back. Allegedly, they could just bury the brother with the chain. But also, the sister said, because I was thinking, girl, just bury the brother. If you're all online talking about he earned this chain, this is his chain, then girl, just bury the brother, bury the chain with the brother, right? But she was also saying that they were going to cremate him. Hopefully they can figure it out. That's all I'm gonna say on that. NBA Youngboy and his girlfriend Jazz are officially married. Yeah. Girl, you did all of that. How many kids do that man got? Because I know he got a lot of children. Hold up. Kids. Let's see. Girl, you lying. This is according to People magazine. Rapper NBA Youngboy welcomes his 10th baby, his second with fiancee Jaslyn Michelle. Girl. Rapper NBA Youngboy is officially a father of 10. Listen to this. The 22. No, my friend. No, my screen did not freeze. It didn't freeze again. That's just me looking at y'all. The 22-year-old rapper known as Youngboy Never Broke Again welcomed his second baby with fiancee Jaslyn Michelle. They also said that girl. Um, Youngboy is a father to to another 8 children with 7 women. Mm-mm. That's ridiculous. And yeah, you over here catching cases. Girl, you over here catching cases and girl getting mug shots over a man who, girl, who already had, girl, how many kids prior to you? And girl, to turn around and married another woman? Girl, you got a whole mug shot, girl. You almost went to jail. If it wasn't for your daddy and his money being so long, girl, you would be in a jailhouse. Girl, you would be inmate 572-33579. Step forward. You better be glad Floyd got a little bit of money, a whole lot of money, okay? I'm not going to downplay that money Floyd got. Ooh. Girl, he done got married to this woman. And you know, she the type of fish, she gives me stick beside him fish. Anybody who gets, girl, can I just say something? I know I don't want to sound like negative Nancy, but a 22-year-old who has 10 children, 7 baby mamas, do y'all really think he's ready to just settle down at 22? No, he's over there playing wife and husband. But anyways, shout out to him. Girl, that's a hot mess. That's a hot mess. Let me see. I have the story right here. Hold up. No. Where's that tabs? No. I still don't know how to work this iPad. Hold up. Where is it at? Bookmarks. Here we go. No. Oh, here we go. Prince Harry. I was probably a bigoted racist before meeting Meghan. So Prince Harry says that he was probably a bigoted racist before he met Meghan Markle. He was telling 60 Minutes how racist they were toward Meghan and then turned things on himself, saying that he too may have harbored racist feelings before meeting his wife. Harry told Anderson Cooper, "I had no idea the British press was so bigoted. Hell, I was probably bigoted before the relationship with Meghan." He went on to say there was a rocky rite of passage for the other female members of the royal family, but adding race into the equation was a whole different thing. Harry said that he had no idea that news outlets would react to Meghan the way they did. As for how Meghan changed him, he said, "Put it this way, I didn't see what I now see." Harry has made allegations of racism against other royals, telling Oprah a senior member of his family worried about the color of Archie's skin, though he did not specifically say who. Girl. Let me say this, because I see a lot of people online in the comments saying that they want Prince Harry and Meghan to stop talking. I remember at one point, girl, the people loved Prince Harry. Like, loved Prince Harry. I remember when Prince Harry used to be out there and you would see videos of him dancing with, like, I forgot where he was at. I don't know. I don't know if he was in Africa. I don't know where he was at. Girl, Jamaica. I don't know. He was dancing like with some of the black women, and it was real cute. You know what I think? And I said this the other day. I think that people would rather live in their fantasy of who they think that these celebrities are instead of letting these celebrities, aka Prince Harry, live in his truth. If y'all say that Queen Elizabeth and these folks are racist, are bigoted, then why would you think that once upon a time Prince Harry probably didn't feel the same way? I mean, girl, that is his family. Just because somebody moved a certain way before doesn't mean that they move that same way now. I've said it before, even with people who are probably homophobic. I believe that most people were homophobic at one point in their life, just because of how we're raised and what we're told and what we're taught. Now, would it still be an issue in 2023 if you were still moving that way? Yeah, it would be an issue with me. But if I found out that you were that way 10 years ago, I wouldn't be surprised. I would be like, okay, girl, what are we eating for lunch? Are you still that way today? Are you? No, yeah, okay, girl, we can't be friends. Um, I'm not surprised. Like, I'm not surprised. Like, all I'm saying is, girl, wow, yes, it's a chance that you do have those people out there who, want, love for everyone, including, you might have those few white people out there who absolutely love and adore black people. And they probably were raised around some of the most racist folk. But that's probably, girl, that's a few. For the most part, I do believe most white people are racist, or at least had some racist ways at once upon a time. I do. Just like I believe that most black people, girl, and white people too, girl. Y'all, at one point in time, girl, y'all were homophobic. Does that mean that you're still homophobic in 2023? I hope not. Like, I'm glad that he's not that way in 2023. But based off of what people say, how they move over there, it's not too far-fetched that he used to feel the same way. That's all I'm saying. And I think what happens is, again, is we have, or some of you have in your head about what you think these people are and who you think these people are. And when they start to show you who they are or who they were, you start to get nervous. And it's kind of like, I want Harry to shut up. Because now he's ruining whatever thoughts that you have in your head about him. Because you thought something completely different about Harry. And Harry is telling you, this is how I used to be. And now it's like, oh my God, Harry, stop. Harry, stop. No, Harry, keep talking. Now, if Harry was like, this is how I am in 2023, then girl, we can have a conversation. But all I'm saying is, girl, I give people, believe it or not, I give people space to evolve and grow. That's all I'm saying. And I think that we should all do that. That's it. And quiet as it's kept. Let me shut up. Okay, let me shut up. Raz B says Apryl Jones was more in the wrong for dating Lil Fizz behind Omarion's back in 2018. You throwing that PUSSY around? Ugh. Raz B, I'm going to leave you alone. Because I'm just going to leave Raz B alone. But, Raz B, you got some nerve. Because girl, we could really tear you up. We really could. But I'm going to leave it alone, though. Leave Apryl alone. Apryl appears to be in a very healthy, happy relationship with one of the top actors in Hollywood, Taye Diggs. Why are we still talking? Like, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Apryl, I done told y'all Apryl wasn't wrong. Apryl, what does Apryl? What did in real life? What did Apryl owe Omarion outside of that being her child's father and her being his his children's mother? What? Like, y'all be wanting to, like, and I saw some people saying in the comment section, some of y'all probably agree to, which is fine, whatever, girl. But, some of y'all feel as though Apryl was wrong. Like, y'all be wanting to give loyalty to the wrong people. Like, these niggas would never give y'all the loyalty that y'all give to them. Like, at all. That's why they all scream bros before hoes. Y'all don't think so? If anything, to me, Fizz was more wrong just for the simple fact that, one, you've known Omarion the longest. And then he was even more stupid because clearly Omarion felt some type of way while y'all was running around here talking about Omarion not bothered. Omarion was very bothered because if Omarion wasn't bothered, girl, they could have went on that B2K tour like nothing was wrong. But he was bothered that his bandmate was basically fucking his baby mama. Hence, the tour ended. Right? Ain't that the way it happened? Or they decided not to, I guess, go back on tour or whatever. So Fizz was dumb and he was wrong. Because that's somebody who you claim to be your brother, girl. And not only are you messing up your brotherhood, but you're also messing up your bag. Like, I didn't understand that because Fizz is not like, Beyonce. Girl. And you just got all these albums just riding the charts. So I didn't understand why Fizz would mess up his money that way. Anyways, speaking of Taye Diggs, The Best Man final chapters sets Peacock record for highest streaming debut, becomes network's first streaming series to land on Nelson Top 10. When I tell y'all, according to reports, the latest installments of the franchise, The Best Man final chapters, recently set multiple records at Peacock, becoming the network's highest series debut and landing them a spot on the Nelson Top 10 streaming chart. The 8-episode limited series, all of its original cast, which includes Morris Chestnut with his fine ass. Ooh, girl. Just Taye Diggs, that's another one. Ooh, child. Nia Long, Regina Hall, Terrence Howard. Honestly, I've never been attracted to Terrence Howard until this last installment. When I tell you Terrence Howard was fine, I was looking at Terrence Howard like, damn, Terrence. I never thought Terrence was attractive to me. I just never paid him no attention. But I was like, damn, Terrence kind of fine. What did he get so fine? Melissa DeSuso, I can pronounce her last name. Sanaya Lathan, Harold Perrineau, is that how you say it? And an appearance by Monica Calhoun. I thought that was so cute. They, gave her a little appearance. Reportedly, upon its opening weekend, December the 22nd, the series marked Peacock's highest original series debut. Previously, the Fresh Prince drama remake, Bel-Air, reportedly held the title. Additionally, the program is reportedly ranked number 5 in an early version of Nelson's top 10 streaming original charts. The report notes this marks Peacock's first piece of original content to do so. It seems that the nostalgic project, specifically for Black audiences, has been the most success for the Green streaming network. Reportedly, the newest Best Man installment was well received by users, just as Bel-Air. Speaking on the conclusion of the series, creator Malcolm D. Lee says he believes the new project is the end of the chapters. During a previous interview, he stated, "This is a fitting way to tie up the legacy of these characters. I don't have any more stories to tell. Maybe I will in 20 years, but the way I feel right now," and the guy, I ain't clicking on the story, but anyways, child. You know what I felt? The Best Man was probably one of my favorite things I have watched in a very long time. I cried. And I was telling my sister, I walked away. I think, I'm just going to let y'all in on just be a little bit transparent with y'all. I'm never the type of person that is kind of like moved by, girl, maybe I got a heart of, maybe I got a heart of stone. But I'm sometimes really not moved by like movies. And I'm just like, it's a movie. It's a TV show. I have never felt this way watching like anything on TV. Not that I can recall. Like I can watch TV and cry and, like, oh my God, this is so sad, But to feel like, I think what I'm trying to say is I've never felt inspired, motivated, by anything like this. And me watching The Best Man, my takeaway, it just gave me motivation. It gave me hope. Um, I just loved it. It really did. It really did. And I was just like, okay, this is like, I thought it was a great representation of these grown, I guess what they're playing late 40s, 50, um, year old people just kind of like navigating through life and, you know, tr- successful and the things that come with success. And I just loved it. I absolutely, like, I loved when Nia Long, decided to put herself first. Um, Tay Diggs, I understood his dilemma with wanting to just work, and provide. Even though, girl, we could talk about that provide stuff. Y'all gonna have to step away from that, girl. This is not 1905, girl. Y'all, I think the problem is with a lot of people, not to like go off into this whole rant, is that, girl, y'all think that women are not capable of doing the same thing y'all doing. Like, girl, y'all so stuck in like in at a time where, girl, like, men had to provide because women couldn't do shit. That's the gag. Like, girl, women can do stuff. And I think the sooner that y'all understand that a woman doesn't necessarily need you to provide, girl, the women, girl, sometimes making more money than the men, quite honestly. Um, and stop looking at it through a lens of provide and protect, girl. Cause like the truth of the matter is, like, a woman is gonna have to learn to protect herself. No tea, no shade. Cause you're not gonna always be around. Look at what almost happened, or could have happened to Regina Hall's character. So, like, y'all want to have scream, scream, scream. I'm a protector. I'm a protector. I'm a protector. You wasn't nowhere around when what almost happened to Regina Hall almost happened to Regina Hall. And that moment, Regina Hall was gonna have to protect herself. You see what I'm saying? So we have to move away from the whole a man's job is to protect and provide. And no, it's not. Girl, you need to protect yourself. Okay? And you need to know how to provide for yourself just in case, girl, the relationship comes to an end. Or your ass gonna be sitting here looking like Lisa from Real Housewives of Miami. Don't know which way to go. The last thing you want to do is be so goddamn, girl, relying on a man that, bitch, push come to shove, bitch, he up and leave. Now you sitting there looking stupid. Right. Okay. Anyways, that's one thing I loved about these women is that, girl, they were all go getters. From Nia Long to Robin, right? To Melissa to Regina Hall. I can't remember her character's name. What's her name? Shelby. Like, they were all go. I love the fact that, girl, they were all just go getters. I love the fact that the men were go getters, right? Lance, Tay, what's his name? Terrence Howard, the other guy. Like, I just loved it. I want to say I absolutely adored the bit. Like, y'all don't understand how, like, I walked away with a whole different perspective after watching The Best Man. I really did. And I don't think that has ever happened to me. Usually I watch something, it's kind of like, oh, I cried, it was sad. Oh, girl, it was so good, I was happy. And it's kind of like, I'm on my business. But, girl, this was like, just like a whole nother, like, not to sound too deep, but not to say like it was a life-changing situation for me, but in a way it kind of was. Just off The Best Man. That's what that series did for me. Girl, yes. I'm gonna go back and watch it again because there was some parts I missed. Girl, some parts my sister was telling me about. I was like, girl, what you talking about? Girl, I didn't see none of that stuff, girl. I don't know if I had went to the bathroom, girl, fell asleep for 5 minutes or what, child. Anyways, all right, let me watch the Real Housewives of Potomac, and I'll be back so we can talk about these healthers. Bye, y'all.